Luana Silva having a great season this year, her best of her career so far, having back-to-back finals early on in the season from Margaret River, runner-up to Lakey Peterson, and then runner-up to Stephanie Gilmore on the Gold Coast for one of the greatest events at Snapper Rocks.
Everything was happening for her, so it's pretty fun to talk about it, to get out here and get in the lineup and feel the vibe, and it looks like we got a wave. Let's go.
That's right, Bettylou Sakura Johnson trying to time the lip here. Beautiful arc off the top. Sakura jams one quickly, spray still flying. And now getting on an absolute roll with her backside snaps. Nice, tight, compact surfing in the pocket. Good, we'll watch this one again.
Yeah, really interesting wave selection here from Bettylou. This one just had a really nice tempo to it. Bit of downtime through the start of this wave, but watch it just so perfectly open up for Bettylou. This is what we saw Wilco talking about yesterday when we had him on the phone. It's either a big barrel off the ledge, a barrel through the inside, or these waves that have this perfect momentum where you can just start belting it time and time again really well, and then just unleashing some solid looking backside hacks. Lulu, she got a start as well. This one just running off really quick.
Lulu wants this wave, so she will get started. Nice glassy open face, total control off the bottom as she drills the first section, but it puts her behind it, and she's down.
Down on the inside here on the better part of the wave. I mean, look at this wave coming in. Wow, Betty on a bomb off the bottom, smashes the top. Look at this open face. She's gonna grab the rail, get back out in front of it and go back to work. Get that lip line smashed to pieces. There it is, the big hack. Can she finish? Wow, that was radical. Right onto the reef right there. Beautiful surfing. These waves are just ruler edge right now. Look at these waves peeling down the reef.
If you're just sitting there not paying attention, you could be maybe drawing out to a spot that you don't want to be sitting in. Bettylou knows where she's at.
Oh, she has just got this dialed. And this is that confidence about already having a 667 in your scoreline. You can start to build and push a little bit harder. Bigger looking section here for Betty. Jams it perfectly. Now that end turn, that has gotten the better of so many of our competitors. It comes at you on a weird angle, but it's actually pushed Betty's board straight underneath her. So completing a really critical finishing turn. I love the fact that she set up for the barrel, but it didn't quite hold where she wanted it to, and then just adjusted, came into this inside section, gave us a really nice two-turn combo. This one in particular, look at how that wave actually pushes under her board, which slingshots her into the flat.
And it just changed everything. Our whole surfing world was just in awe of what she produced following a huge win in Tahiti. Here's Luana Silva trying to get started really in this heat. She had a fall before and up and out, and this one is going to just run down the reef without her getting the exit. Fun for us to go from Tahiti right to Cloudbreak to just enjoy this Pacific leg of the tour as we got a nice little rip into the pocket from Luana Silva, tracking back into the power source again. And our surfer representing Brazil is still attacking on that inside corner. Just a nice wave to just feel some completed turns for Lulu. We'll still have Bettylou scores as way out in front as the best of the heat so far.
Lulu would have felt quite jagged throughout the start of this. With 13 minutes to go, she didn't really have a score on the board, so this is going to feel nice just to know that she's completed a wave. Smaller looking inside one. It did have a tapered wall, so unfortunately that did leave her to go into carve mode. We didn't see any of those really critical backside snaps that we know she can do.
Looks like Bettylou on another bomb. Bad Betty, let's go. Take it away, Joe.
Thank you, Strider. Thank you, Leandro. We've got Bettylou just trying to settle things down off the bottom. Big fan off the top. Well-timed backside turn, and she will push harder on the next one. Carving onto the third. Wide open canvas, and Bettylou is going to town. Yep, this is your job. You're a pro surfer. You get paid to do that.
It was you and me. No, I'm kidding.
Let's go.
But Bettylou, talk about building confidence as the heat goes on. I mentioned it at the start, having a good base opens up any competitor just to start pushing even harder as the heat goes on. That first turn had such a perfect rooster tail of spray, and then she just starts to lay it time and time again with power. Critical. And guess what? Didn't need to go for that end section because the damage was done. Now Lulu, out the back on a big looking wave, similar size to Bettylou's, but just didn't have that same shape. So
now she could just open up. Lulu is just going to throw a little bit of frustration into the lip here. Nice fan of spray off that sharp eye, and she will blast it again. Love that she's just not falling apart this stage, just putting up some aggressive turns just to...
So she's got a chance to try and take it to the 5-time world champion and a mentor for Bettylou.
Oh, and they've had some battles. Boy, if they had some battles. Bettylou and Carissa Moore get to do it again, this time at Cloudbreak in the quarterfinals. Luana Silva will...
Yeah, Bettylou, congratulations. A great way to start the morning. Of course, this heat was almost put out yesterday. The organisers making the decision to call it off, thank goodness, because the devil wind came in and blew the line up to smithereens. How hard is it to, be ready to do battle and then have to cool the jets and rebuild again for the next morning?
Yes, I mean, thank goodness they did call it off. It got really hard to surf in that double wind. But yeah, it's really hard to gear that energy like all in, all day, and then get called off and then do the same thing the next, 12 hours later. But yeah, we're just rolling with the groove. I've been foiling in the evening, been finding a lot of peace doing that. Kind of just like living each day to the fullest and enjoying my time here.
That was a pretty funny foiling session yesterday afternoon, watching some of the world's best surfers dead set look like amateur hour, but you were going great out there. But look, we turned up this morning, epic scenes, beautiful lineup, plenty of swell, and you were up for this battle. It seemed like you were just sitting on a real simmering, intense energy, ready to go, and you really let rip as soon as you got the opportunity.
Thank you. Yeah, I just was really hungry. Honestly, I've got to make heats if I want to stay on tour, and I just really want to keep surfing and get waves and complete my waves, and just be in that rhythm and just be the best surfer in 35 minutes. That's my biggest goal here.
That's great, and I've got to say it, we're missing your mum. Last year she was having the best time of anyone on the whole of Tabarua. I know she'd be watching. You want to give her a shout out?
Yes, of course. Hi, Mama. We do miss you here. We miss you diving for shells all day. But yeah, just having the support from the fam back at home means the world. They've just been texting me every morning, you got this. But yeah, they're the best. Love you guys.
Great supporter, and you have so much support all around the world. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals.
Thank you, Bonnie. Let's go, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.